I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Theje's Catalog. Today I'm reviewing the PC port of Final Fantasy XIII, which was released to Steam on October 9th. The rest of the trilogy is said to follow later. For those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy XIII, this review won't be for you. The aim of this video is to evaluate the quality of the port from the console versions to the PC. Keep in mind that I've never played the console version before myself, so if I get anything wrong here, deal with it. We'll begin by taking a look at the API, Crystal Tools. This is Square Enix's own proprietary engine, which was used for the first time with Final Fantasy XIII, making this port the second time that Crystal Tools has seen a PC release after Final Fantasy XIV. You would think that after A Realm Reborn they would have a pretty good handle on things now, but you'd be wrong to assume so. At the time of release, this game only runs at 720p. Granted, it does look a lot better with anti-aliasing enabled. Many PC gaming rigs won't be able to handle that since the requirements are so very high. Even though 13 came out 4 years ago, my desktop gaming monster with a Haswell Core i5 and GTX 770 has trouble maintaining 60 frames per second during battle. Granted, this is with VSync enabled, that's still no excuse. On top of that, there aren't any configurable graphics options, so you can't tone the game down to suit your hardware. I feel sorry for anyone with less of a rig trying to play this game. One more thing to gripe about is there seems to be a glitch that makes all of the characters' hair and eyelashes pixelated and extra thick. It's very off-putting. The total space requirement for this release is a staggering 58 gigs. The movies alone take up 40 gigs of space. That's more than League of Legends, Diablo 3, and StarCraft 2 combined. All that being said, there are a couple things that Square Enix got right with the PC release of Final Fantasy XIII. There's virtually no DRM involved this time around like there was for 7 and 8, and it's dirt cheap for such a high production value title. Another thing they got wrong though is that it's Final Fantasy XIII and not Final Fantasy X. The controls themselves are poorly translated to the keyboard and mouse. It's obvious Square Enix is trying to use the keyboard as a gamepad, and that's just not how it's supposed to work. So if you want to play the PC version, make sure you have an X input controller on hand. For the bottom line, Final Fantasy XIII is still a good-looking game, and that's where the praise stops. I can't really say I enjoyed playing it because I'm not a teenager and I grew up with Final Fantasy games that had believable characters, straightforward plots, and comprehensible battle mechanics. A more appropriate name for this adventure would have been Last Remnant 2. In conclusion, this port appeals to gamers who, first of all, have a GPU valued at over $300 and an Xbox 360 controller, and second of all, played and loved the game on one of the consoles. If the first does not apply, then stay away. Even at only $16, it's a waste of money. This has been a review of Final Fantasy XIII for the PC. Go ahead and comment down below, give me a thumbs up, share this video, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and you guys, have a good night.
But they purged that entire town.
It's crazy, I know.
It's the gyrating fro! Available in stores now.